Let's go straight to what actually made the headlines this morning. Austin Ejide, he is injured. Stephen Keshi, well, Austin Ejide is actually the second choice goalkeeper for Nigeria, and everyone is actually tipping him, to replace Vincent Enyeama maybe whenever he's injured. But right now, he is the one that is injured. Not a good one for Austin Ejide.
Anxious one for Stephen Keshi and every other person related with the Super Eagles. This guy has been amazing this season as well. So we'll talk about Enyeama. Enyeama has been brilliant for Lille in the French league, but he's been doing very well in the Israeli league as well. So he's had about 12 clean sheets this year. So that tells you he's a very capable.
27. He has actually considered 27 goals in 33 matches.
Yeah, that's not a bad record. 12 clean sheets. That's the record I look at for goalkeepers most of the times. It's very very capable replacement for Vincent Enyeama. God forbid Enyeama picks up an injury in the first game of the World Cup against Iran, then you can easily depend on Ejide to come in and do a good job. But like I said, an anxious moment for Nigerians now. Hopefully this injury is not serious enough to rule him out of the World Cup.
Yeah, we just can't afford that, because the other two goalkeepers, okay, I'm not saying anything about that one, but we actually got injured in the game on Saturday, 52nd minute. He was substituted. He was actually holding his waist. We don't know if it's, I just hope and pray, no, it's definitely not going to be that bad, so that we know that at least we have a capable replacement whenever Vincent.
Especially when the Spikers are going into the World Cup, and I think a lot of people agree that the goalkeeping department of the Spikers is the strongest.
Yes.
So you can imagine if half of it drops off, it won't be a very good one.
Yeah, so, and of course, FIFA World Cup, you have to go with 3 goalkeepers.
Yeah, so we're just hoping. We just wish him. We just have to wish him recovery. Really, that's what we can do from here.
Yeah, that's all we can do from here. Now, talking about Nigerian stars, the performance this weekend. Now, Joseph Yobo, of course, is on loan at Norwich City. Norwich City, they're going down. Not a good one, definitely, where he's part of those players that have been invited. For Vincent Enyeama, we thought he was going to win. We're the best goalkeeper. No. Well, he just couldn't get that. He went to PSG. Goalkeeper, what? For them, of course, Lille will still have to win their last game to ensure that they qualify for the Champions League. We really want to see Vincent Enyeama in the Champions League next season. Now, 37 league games for them played so far. He had a clean sheet of about 21 games. Really good one for him. I was actually tipping him to get that award. Because PSG got the highest point in the French league on history. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, considered 25 goals as well to one. We have to make the points. Salvatore Sirigu is a very good goalkeeper as well too for PSG. He's had an amazing season as well to one. Usually in this kind of awards, the voters tend to go for the champions.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I can understand why.
My hard it takes to win it.
Yeah, I can understand why Sirigu was chosen ahead of Enyeama. But make no mistake, Enyeama has been awesome this year. 21 clean sheets. I can't remember a goalkeeper having that many clean sheets in Europe this time around. I know Thibaut Courtois has about 20 clean sheets, and Enyeama is right there. And we're talking of the French league, even though it might not be the La Liga or the Serie A or
with
England.
PSG and Monaco pumping in so much money.
Absolutely, they're the 5th best league in Europe, so it's a good one.
That's still a plus for them.
Enyeama.
Now, I think we don't have much time today. I think tomorrow we'll have to dedicate time to look at most of our Nigerian players who were in the top flight. I mean top flight. Those who won the league and those who just couldn't, and those who will be playing in championship or in the second tier or even third tier. You say one of our best players definitely will be in third tier next season. We hope he gets another club before that time. I think tomorrow we'll definitely dedicate more time to talk about that. But Chinedu Obasi is someone I just can't overlook. I mean, he was awesome at the weekend. Xhaka, of course, booked a place in the Champions League for next season, and he was one of the scorers.
Absolutely. Ever since he came back from that shin injury, he's been injured a lot this year. That's the main reason why he's missed out on this Super Eagles team to the World Cup. It's good to see him back and scoring goals as well. So he came off the bench yesterday, and not too long after he got the goal for Schalke. Chinedu Obasi, it's a shame really. It's a shame. We get to see the beautiful goal he scored. It's a shame he's not going to make the World Cup, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Of course,
Ikechukwu scoring goals as well too. Ikechukwu, Ike is scoring as well. Okay, that's it right there. That's the game between Schalke.
Yes, of course, that's actually the game that even relegated Nuremberg. Well, a good one for Schalke, of course, playing Champions League next season. So Chinedu Obasi, if you're really, really very fit next season, you get to be seeing him.
That's the key.
Yeah, in the Champions League. So he really named. He scored the third goal for the side for them to actually win that game.
If he can manage to stay fit next year, then I think it will be a very good season for Obasi Ogbuke.
That's what we expect, of course, being a good season. Okay, that's actually the goal there, and he went by, collected that, and of course was able to score that goal. Okay, we'll go for a break now with Ibile Games. Islands ruling. Actually ruled the games from start to finish, winning the Lagos National Sports Festival. This is for Lagos State. Of course, remember they hosted the National Sports Festival last year, and this year they're on championship, talking about Lagos State Sports Festival. The Islanders were the ones who actually ruled the game. Austin Okonakban packaged this report for us.
With 151 gold medals in the bag, nothing could stop these Lagos Island officials from dancing. They dominated the games from start to finish with impressive performances in Ayo, basketball, volleyball, table tennis, and athletics. In the final football event, Ojo local government beat Surulere 3-1 via penalty shootout to win the gold medal. Ibile is a Yoruba word which means culture, and the Lagos State government says it is strategic in propagating its grassroots campaign.
The talent identification, the athletes' discovery has been excellent, and perhaps also the performance of the private schools this year has been very encouraging.
The ultimate gain from this event is the involvement of primary and secondary schools. The students are glad they have an opportunity to compete.
These games, they actually help a lot, because the more of these games that we attend, and the more people start seeing the value of sports, and more children and more parents will also want to encourage their children to go into it.
Timothy Maduka, the most outstanding athlete of Premier Lotto, he's come back here, he's done it. Young, bright talents. And my emphasis is on young, because that's the problem in Nigeria. We don't catch them young enough. 15 years old, 16 years old, these boys are running times that would meet any junior competition anywhere in the world.
A good grassroots sports program is still the best tool for talent discovery and development. Surulere local government is willing to give it more attention.
Actually, we want to use sport as a means of empowerment to reduce crime in our locality.
That says it all. Sports can do beyond curbing crime in the society. It can create employment opportunities and promote Nigeria's rich cultural heritage.
Again, the essence of catching them young has guided the successful hosting of this year's Ibile Games. Indeed, there are young talents in this country, but until we give full attention to grassroots sports development, they will not be discovered. Commendation should be given to the Lagos State government for supporting the grassroots campaign. And they're not stopping at this. Up next for them is the Southwest Secondary School Games. From the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria, I'm Austin Okonakwan reporting for Channels Television News.
Thank you, Austin, for that beautiful report. 151 gold medals for the Islanders, then 108 silver and 107 bronze medals. Wonderful one for those guys from Lagos Island local government. Okay, moving on straight to the papers. We're starting with Complete Sports, and this one, Kings of England, of course, that's Manchester City, and it's going to be raised a title next year, and this is coming from Steven Gerrard. Okay, KOJ happy to be Villarreal top scorer. He has scored 13 goals this season.
Amazing for AKK.
Sporting Life?
Yeah, Sporting Life is the next paper for review, and there's this very funny one here. PSG, Hazard, Oscar, Lewis.
Okay.
We have the price tag here, and it's just amazing. It's not going to happen really.
60 million for the first one?
Yeah, 60 million pounds, 40 million pounds for Oscar, and 30 for David Luiz. It's not going to happen. PSG are one of the clubs.
Fair play.
Yeah, they're one of the clubs that are
intact.
in breach. They're in breach of the financial fair play rule, so it's not going to happen definitely.
Okay,
and lastly, Jose wants Costa before June the 12th. Not a surprise at all. Get him before the World Cup.
Okay, go straight to sport on. Manchester City crowned EPL champions. Xavi set for Barcelona exit. I think this is really rumor. Liverpool prepare for Suarez offer. Okay, more money. PSG confirm Oscar Luis interest. That's not possible. Eagles match venue still not ready. We're talking about the Cuba Stadium. Of course, more time dedicated to the World Cup tomorrow.
Sports Day, last paper for review, and it's the same of the same really. Man City rule England again. Second title in 3 years. Ike Uche tops La Liga for Africans in the La Liga. It's a very good one there as well. So Puyol ponders NLS more. Yeah,
okay.
We'll be leaving Barcelona.
Please retire and take care of yourself because the injury is getting too much these days. Okay, moving on now straight to what happened yesterday. Drama. But the last day wasn't as dramatic as
it wasn't.
Apart from the red card that Shola Amubi actually got.
Yeah.
Why did he get that card?
Yeah, for dissent, obviously. For dissent. As a player, you have to be able to control your emotions at times. He wasn't able to do that, and that's why I got the red card. But going back to the Man City and West Ham game, we thought it wasn't. We knew it was going to be a very tight game, but we knew Man City needing just 1 point. We're going to get it. We're going to do it. And eventually, Sami Nasri came up with that beautiful strike from the outside of the box. It was very tight for City because Samuel Allardyce came out, set the stall out to defend very deep, and they were doing it for very well for a long time until Nasri came up with the goods there, and after that goal, you knew the second one was going to come in soon. Okay,
we knew there was going to win the title, but Arsenal, let me just ask you this question. No, they actually spent 120. I don't know why I keep saying this, but they spent 128 days top of the table for the first time in a long while. Everyone was thinking, okay, Arsenal may be able to just get this one, but what happened? Can they ever win it? Because they had a chance this season to actually win it.
This is the year Arsenal and all those other teams, Chelsea, that didn't win it. This is the year they could have won it because like I said earlier,
flopping.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this season, nothing has been particularly outstanding.
What can Arsenal really win?
Arsenal, what do you mean they can't win? This
next
season is done. Yeah, next season, we'll be very tight again. We'll be very close. Arsenal, 10 years and counting now since they last won the English Premiership. It will be very hard for them again. But obviously, they will be the favourites. You still have City and Chelsea. Chelsea will be reloading in the attacking setup next season as well. And it's going to be Tottenham. Man United might threaten a comeback as well if Louis van Gaal takes over. So it's all looking very
tougher for them next season.
This is the year they could have.
So they allow it to slip away. Again, moving on to the Spanish La Liga, a trophy no one wants. That's the way it is. Amazing. I mean, last weekend, Barcelona, they drew their game. Atletico Madrid lost. Real Madrid, of course, they also drew their game. And now this weekend, you had Real Madrid losing. Carlo Ancelotti, I don't know what he was thinking when he fielded a very weekend side against Celta Vigo. And of course, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid drawing their games.
Yeah, horrible performance by Real Madrid, and that effectively rules them out of winning the La Liga. And these two teams go to
head-to-head.
Barcelona. Everything well set up now, and it's very clear. Barcelona need 3 points to win La Liga, and Atletico Madrid need 1 point to win La Liga. We have the results.
Selected results are coming from last the weekend. Espanyol Osasuna ended in a draw. The Getafe and Sevilla, Getafe winning that one. Celta Vigo stoning Real Madrid by 2 goals to nothing. Charles doing the damage there. Elche and Barcelona. Barcelona had all the chances they could get, but they just couldn't. He was on fire.
It saved everything that came his way.
A very bad one for them. Atletico Madrid, of course, another draw for them. Go down, of course, joined their band. Granada and Almeria are getting down on 2 goals to nothing now. Just looking at tennis, of course. Maria Sharapova, of course, that is a good one for her. Actually, with 9 clay titles she has won. I mean, joining Serena Williams, a third most successive active player on the surface, one behind Anna Bal, and of course Serena Williams, who have won 10.
Absolutely amazing, incredible result for Sharapova. She had to come back in their game, and we need to know as well too, she hasn't lost to anybody apart from Serena Williams on clay in a while now. So for her to make that comeback against Halep, I think it was a very good one for Sharapova. We can't forget Nadal as well.
Nadal, of course,
winning his 4th Madrid Masters. The next stop in Rome now. A lot of people feel this is the year for Nadal to be dethroned at the French Open, but I don't think so. I think it's still.
See what happened. He actually won that game. He won a set. Ken Nishikori won a set, and the third set, the man retired because of injury.
Unfortunate for Nishikori. Nishikori has been in amazing form as well in the past couple of weeks. He will break into the top 10 this week as well boy. That's how it goes sometimes. You get injured during the game and you couldn't do anything about it. But like I said, Nadal still remains the man to be beaten in the French Open. I think he's still the favorite, definitely.
Okay, favorite for that. Okay, we'll just leave you with pictures coming from Formula One. I cannot sign out without talking about Formula One. Lewis Hamilton is from pole to podium for him 4 in a row. Mercedes were dominating the Formula One Grand Prix this season. Thank you so much for being part of the show. We'll leave you with pictures coming from F1. I'm Cecilia Morel, but of course up next on Channels Television is Business Morning.